Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Monday Coffee with a Doll. Today we are going to be talking about a topic that I think a lot of people can relate to. We are going to be talking about friendships and how sometimes they can go just sour for no reason and it can really suck, but sometimes you just have to realize that people aren't always meant to be in your life forever. So we are going to talk about that today on the show. If you want to take part in it, keep watching because we're going to jump right into it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we can all say that we've invested a lot of time and support into friends and have some of those friends turn on us, right? I mean, everybody can say that they've had a friendship go bad at one point or another, and unfortunately, that's a fact. Unfortunately, a lot of people can say that they've had friends turn on them and break their heart, and it sucks, but it's definitely something that probably happens more than it doesn't. I hear more people say that they don't have any friends, they're loners, nobody understands them, and when you start talking to them, it's usually the same thing. It's usually always, well, I had a friend, and I put everything into that friend, and then after they started succeeding or doing better, or this, that, or the other, they turned on me, and all of a sudden they hated my guts, and I don't know why, and now we don't talk anymore. It's like, everybody I talk to has that story, and that really sucks. We need caffeine. We need a lot of caffeine this week. I definitely have had more than my fair share of friends turn on me, definitely. And it's surprising considering I haven't really had friends that long. You know, I was homeschooled my whole life, so the majority of the people I hung out with were family members, siblings or cousins or things like that. And then once I turned 18, I was still in a really unhealthy relationship with my ex-husband. So then, who I wasn't allowed to have friends, I was always alone. So it wasn't really until, I got away from all of that I really started being able to establish really good connections with a lot of different people. I've always had friends that I've been blessed to be able to find throughout my life that have always been there to help me and support me. I've always had, these strong influences. I'm not gonna say, well, you're saying you don't have any friends? No, I have amazing people that have invested in my life throughout my life, but I haven't really been exposed to a lot of people to be able to say, yeah, I've had a lot of friends go through my life, and to say how many people have turned on me, the ratio is kind of sucky and kind of depressing if you think about it. Oh my god. But I think that's my point. I think my point is that nobody, I think a lot of people like to take it personal, but nobody's really safe from those kind of interactions. That wasn't a ghost, that was my cat going into the bathroom. That freaked me out for a second. I need a minute, oh my god. I think we've all had those types of interactions, and it's hard not to take it personal. It's hard not to say, well, geez, why does this always happen to me? Why is it always people turn on me or stab me in the back? It's not just you. It happens to all of us. There's a lot of sucky people out there in the world, and unfortunately, no matter who you are, no matter what walk of life you come from or you're in right now, you're going to come across people who may act one way at one point and then act another way at a different point in your relationship with them, whatever that relationship is. I recently had a falling out with a little gal who I thought was gonna be a really big part of my life for a really long time. Anyways, I was hoping she was gonna be, and I invested a lot of time and attention into her, she was much younger than me. I've been through and know the outcome of a lot of situations she's going through. So, she would bring me a lot of different situations that she was going through, whether it be with her family or her boyfriend or, you know, how she was struggling with her own personal like self-confidence or body issues. I've shared a lot of my, you know, I gave her tons and tons of makeup, like when makeup would ever come, you know, I'd be like, hey, look, you want to share this with me? You want to do this with me? You know, I was trying to connect with her and bond with her. And she loved makeup, and I was excited to get to share all of the cool stuff that I get with her. And we watched horror movies together, and I really thought that we were gonna be really good friends, and she turned on me out of nowhere. And it sucked. It sucked really, really bad, and it hurt my feelings really, really bad. And why? Because I literally did nothing but invest love and positivity and kindness into her life, but that still didn't protect me from, you know, how she chose to behave. And that's kind of how, you know, it's kind of how it goes. We don't control how people ultimately behave or ultimately treat us. And you know, when that stuff happens, it's really, really difficult because you think, well, this is the person that's not supposed to hurt me or supposed to, you know, turn on me or abuse me. This is my friend who I love and I just want to be there for, and I just want to, you know, invest all of my time and attention into helping succeed because we're friends and I love that person so much. And for them to all of a sudden kind of do that flip-flop on you, where they go from, oh my god, I love you, thank you so much for doing this for me, or I enjoy spending time with you too, or and you think, oh my god, you know, we're friends and this is a great relationship, especially when it's hard to make connections with people these days, or you struggle with a social anxiety. It's hard to make friends, so when you go out of your way to make that connection or make that friendship and then it fall through or turn sour, it really, really sucks and it can be difficult to heal from. I definitely think though that one of the most important things that you have to stay focused on is that you can't allow that to stop you from investing that kindness and beauty that your heart has, because that's a beautiful part of you. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful defining factor of who you are. And sometimes it can be really discouraging when somebody takes advantage of that characteristic, and it can be hard to not want to just kind of turn in on yourself and not put that beauty out there into the world, because you're like, well, if it's just going to be used and abused, why do it? Because I'm tired of being hurt that way. I'm tired of suffering from those types of interactions. I definitely think people like us need to learn to protect ourselves, yeah. You know, being openly kind and loving towards just anybody who comes your way is a beautiful characteristic, but it can also be a characteristic that ends up with you getting your heart stomped on all the time. I know that, you know, that's who I am. I always give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You know, I just want to love and I want to learn about people and you know, invest my time into those people and feed off their energy back, you know, and really have these great, strong relationships and bonds with different individuals out there, because human beings are so beautiful. You know, I've met so many amazing people and I've gotten to make friends with so many amazing people, and have some of them turned out to be sour? Definitely. Oh yeah, I've made friends with so many bad eggs, but you can't allow that to stop you from making more friends. Heck no. Heck no. So I'm gonna like share like this story with you that I would have missed out on so many amazing things if I would have allowed it to stop me. You know what I'm saying? But first, we're going to have a little commercial break to talk about a really amazing brand that you guys need to check out. So I'm gonna pass you to my little vintage doll who's gonna take it away for me. Oh, Emily doll, you're just the greatest. She's just the greatest. She's the greatest. Yes, she is. So I wanted to introduce you guys to my friends at Forever Above Me Clothing. Yeah, they made me this really rad coffee cup. You see it? You want to know what it says on the back? It says These are the days that fill your week. Make them amazing. Yeah, it's my own customizable mug. I really love brands that love to help lift up and inspire other people, and that's what they do. They're all about you repping what inspires you and you repping all the different beautiful things who make you who you are. So you guys definitely need to check out Forever Above Me clothing. They're on Instagram. I love them. They're my fan bam, and you need to check them out. Make them your fan bam too. So until next time, I'm Emily Doll. I mean Vintage Doll. I mean, there's too many personalities. Let's get back to Monday coffee. Okay. That girl's a hot mess, but it's okay. We love her anyways because she's a part of what makes us who we are, and we accept everybody that's up here. Okay, so the story begins with a girl, me, who fell in love with something, pinup, and all of the friends that she had that introduced her to the thing that she loved most turned on her. And it sucked, and it was horrible. But we were all dumb kids. Everybody lashes out. Everybody, you know, does jerky things. But if I would have stopped and if I would have taken that one experience with that one group, I would have never met all the amazing people who have invested in my life thus far. You know, that group of people introduced me to something amazing. And I fell in love with it. And it's become a huge part of who I am. It's been a huge defining characteristic of me, and it's helped me grow to amazing things that I never thought me, of all people, could do. And they brought something amazing into my life. Were we meant to be friends forever and share this forever? I mean, obviously not. And it sucked really bad when it happened because I loved them and I wanted to be a part of them and I wanted to share this with them. But it wasn't in the cards for our relationship. And if I would have said, well, I mean, clearly these people don't like me, so I should just stop trying to make friends with anybody else in this lifestyle. Oh my gosh, I would have missed out on some of the best friendships I've ever had in my life. I would have missed out on so many different things. And that would have been really unfortunate because I don't think I would be who I am as a woman if I didn't continue to make the interactions with a lot of the other women that I've met through the pinup scene and the rockabilly scene. I just wouldn't. I think that it's really unfortunate when friendships end, especially over really stupid things like, I don't know, miscommunication or people assuming things that aren't even true. You know, I'm the type of person that if you have a problem with or I've upset you, you know, come to me, talk to me about it. You know, let's talk it out. I'm not the type that's ever going to go out of their way or even not go out of their way to do something to screw somebody over. It's just not who I am. It's not in my nature. I don't know how to be cutthroat. I don't know how to be conniving or backstabby. And I think the worse pinup got for me, the interactions that I was having in pinup got for me, you know, it was just becoming a really big negative, and you start retreating from the things around you that make you happy because of those negative interactions. And you should never allow some of those negative interactions to completely deplete all of your happiness. You know, you can never let some people or one situation or one failure ever just stop you completely from pursuing whatever it is, you know, pursuing things in life or pursuing more interactions with more amazing people. I think that you definitely need to keep striving for that. So, you know, we've all been there. We've all had it happen. You're not alone, I guess is what I'm saying. And it sucks. And it's going to be unfortunate for the people who, you know, do those types of things. The people who, you know, listen to somebody else talk crap about their friend and just believe them. You know, how crappy of a friend are you if you can hear somebody else talking shit basically about a friend that you do know, and instead of going to your friend and being like, hey, I heard this, you know, it really upset me, can we talk about it? You're just like, oh, I totally believe them, you're an asshole now, and I'm just gonna treat you like shit, instead of saying, oh my god, you're my friend, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, of course, let's talk this out, what's going on, you know, is it true, or do you need somebody to talk to about it, or hey, you know, this upset me, I'd love to talk it out and meet on common ground, or whatever it is. Like, be the bigger person and just talk about it, you know, don't turn your back on a friend, or just believe crappy things people say, because believe me, I've heard a lot of really, really ugly things about people who I know are for real, genuine, beautiful human beings. You can't believe what people say about others. You have to get to know the person yourself, so. But that's my shtick for this week, guys. I hope that you learned something from it. You're gonna have a lot of people come in and out of your lives forever, and you can't let one bad experience stop you from possibly future beautiful experiences. Never allow one person to steal your glow or your sparkle or your love for other people. There's not enough people in this world who genuinely care about others and want to invest love and support and friendship into someone's life. Friendships is beautiful. Being able to actually have a genuine friend has helped me through some of the hardest times in my life. The women who invest love and support and friendship into my life have kept me going through just dark, horrible times. And friendship can really be a lifeline, you know? It can be that life support that you need when you just can't keep going. And to sacrifice that possibly over something stupid after somebody's invested so much love and time into your life is just a really poor choice, in my opinion. And if you're the one that was the investor who got taken advantage of, don't allow this one ugly succubus take that beautiful part of you away, because I value that, and I know that there's a lot of people out there who will value and return it back. So take the time to find those people to invest your time in, and try not to dwell on those who just want to steal your glow instead of feed your glow. They need to make you glitter positive instead of glitter negative. But until next time, I am Emily Doll. Make sure that you do the subscribe thing, you ring that little bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes. Feel free to share this video with other people who might need to hear this message. And remember, you are in control of the days that fill your week, so make them as amazing as you are. I love your faces, and I will see you next time. Mwah!